2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Magic getting off the bus earlier on, a sharp-dressed and very confident group. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. So the Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Fultz is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted two talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Now, here's Fultz. Wagner outside. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Harris has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Orlando. Tatum kicks to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart. Outside, Horford. Back to Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Wagner outside. Five to shoot. Tries from 10. That shot missing. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Horford. Smart with the ball. A floater. Banchero grabs the board. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Harris. And too long on the shot. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Smart misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy can fit in just about anywhere.
Here's Horford. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Brown the pass to Tatum. Going inside. Shoots over Wagner. Williams dishes to Brown. Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now, here's Banchero. And Wagner has it in the corner. That one misses. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Tatum. Up and in on the way.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Out on the floor for the Celtics. Orlando making some changes. .144 left in the first quarter. Now the pass to Isaac. Now here's Anthony. Back to Isaac. Outside Anthony. Wagner, right side. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Magic leading by 3. Suggs kicks to Isaac. Here's Suggs. Knocks it loose. Clock at 6. The 3 from Anthony. Orlando getting another chance here. Here's Bol. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Brogdon outside. Muscala up top. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Suggs passes to Anthony. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the floater. The rebound by Brogdon. Celtics trail by 5. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
And your Celtics,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Then there's Wagner, and there's Fultz, and it's Houston in at the 2. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Fultz. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Outside Tatum. Williams inside. Carter on him. Brown feeling out a bit. Just 4 to shoot. Tatum, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
First free throw is good. And for Wendell Carter Jr., you know, Doris, he is still in the very early stages of his career, obviously.
That's the exciting thing to me, Kevin, is that as good as he is right now, there's tremendous room for growth. Combine his physical tools with the diverse skill set, Wendell Carter should be a staple at the center position for a long time.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Austin shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
The Magic making a switch here. Schofield's checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Harris has checked in for Orlando. Deep 2 from Wagner. Once again off the mark, Orlando. So it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Now here is Horford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. Horford finds Smart. The shot's good. And the assist by Horford. Smart's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the paint, here's Fultz. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assisted.
Fultz has got his first points of the game.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
2 minutes remaining in the
Smart against Fultz.
2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Carter down low. He's guarded by Williams. Harris, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Williams.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
The Celtics have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
And how about the career Gary Harris has had up to this point?
What you love about Gary Harris is he's going to do whatever his coaching staff asks him to do. He can make a three-point shot with great consistency. He's willing to share the basketball. He can make clutch free throws late. There was a time in his career where he was a real force on the defensive end.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Boston trailing. Here's Hauser. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires for 3. It's deflected.
Get that out of here, Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jalen Suggs at the line for 2.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
He hits both from the stripe. Now here's White. "40 seconds left to play in the first half. A step back shot here. That one off the back iron and out. Magic leading by 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one drops.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Pritchard. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brogdon outside. Passes it to Muscala. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And there's Brogdon on the assist by White.
Understand this. If Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Here's Anthony. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the top. They're shrugging off the chance from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
To the floor right now,
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
personal foul.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And he makes the first.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. It's Carter, high post. Now here's Banchero, guarded by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Boston has possession. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Harris. Pass to Tatum for the lead. Second chance effort. Smart misses. Here's Orlando now. Wagner outside. Carter kicks to Harris. pass to Fultz. Orlando gets it back. And then Carter with the dunk.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height, use that athleticism, young sir.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 7. Here's the pass to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, offensive rebound. That's tipped.
I love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
Fultz with the ball, guarded by Smart. And it's Banchero top the key. He sinks the 11-footer. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Horford kicks to Tatum. Fires the 3. Boston again missing. Magic leading by 4. Here's Wagner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
This is why you have got to be disciplined when guarding Franz Wagner. This guy is so adept at drawing contact.
For Orlando, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. The first one falls.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Wagner.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Here's Houston. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Wagner from long range sinks the 3-pointer. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Fultz. It's stolen by Fultz. 1:39 left to play in the third. A shot off that time. It's stolen by Banchero. Unloads from 13. And he gets it to go. Banchero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
new group here. Bull, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Now, here's Brogdon. Here's White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And he can't hit the second. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They can see the willingness of Jalen Suggs to seek out contact and try to get himself to the foul line. Ooh, that's nicely done.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
What's up?
A free throw drops for Suggs. Here's Brogdon. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
To the wing on the left. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. For 3, Williams. He can't hit that time. And Orlando the other way now. Anthony down low. White's there. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Back to White.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for your Celtics, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. And the Magic making a change here. Schofield's checked in. Good on both. 20 seconds left in the third. White against Anthony. Here's Suggs. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-5 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Magic, Harris is the shooting guard. Wagner is the small forward. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. Now, here's Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, Fultz, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Tatum looking around. Horford trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Now, here's Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tatum, second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Magic, Franz Wagner. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Wagner. Celtics trail by 11. Passes to Brown. Horford kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner outside. Harris up top. He dishes it to Banchero. Trying to get open is Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one on Horford. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder. Man, the list goes on and on.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back-to-the-basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Harris, bounce pass. Here's Carter. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
We've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Now Tatum, following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for Boston.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Carter. Rebound, Boston. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 17 points for Jason Tatum.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Harris finds Carter. Fultz against Smart. From 13, the Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
How about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress? Delivers a big-time shot.
Look at the clock. A little over 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Anthony's checked in for Markelle Fultz. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. The three from Tatum. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando leading by 3. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And stolen by Tatum. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're ahead by 1. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Franz Wagner.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Anthony looking it over. To end the drought, trying to get open his Carter. No good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they need a profitable trip here, and luckily Brown looks to be in the zone.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far as scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Boy, I'll tell you, Jaylen Brown is an all-star in his past. Now it's about stepping up and knocking down some big-time foul shots.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anthony against Smart. And here is Anthony. Williams with the block. Tatum against Wagner. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Here's Horford. And they recover. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look if that's at all possible.
So it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. They trail by 1. Anthony dishes to Carter. Back to Anthony, trying to get something going. Good work defensively by Smart. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to turn this to the game.
Second team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch, get buckets.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat. You're just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. We were too tense. We weren't having any fun. We started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.